how many different vaccines do we have? There's been two or three before. Johnson and Johnson is just coming out with a new vaccine now, and Johnson and Johnson's vaccine is a single dose versus the other vaccines before being I think a 3 dose, right? And
Right.
some of the issues I think I mentioned when I was talking to you before about this, but here in Canada, people who were getting this 3 dose vaccine, when it came time for their second dose, there was no stock. So what happens if you wait too long? Does it make it irrelevant? Do you have to start back at one? Like it's turning into a bad R&B song at that point. And
Um,
then the other point I wanted to make really quickly was that Biden says he has enough vaccines for all of the adults by the end of May. So it sounds like the left hand is not talking to the right hand at this point. If the president is going publicly and saying, we have all of the stock to vaccinate all of the adults by May, then to me, it makes sense by May to make an assumption, to make a test to see, because I know here at least when it was Christmas time, when it was, well, I live in a very populated area by South Asian, so Diwali time, we saw 2 weeks later the numbers skyrocket, right? They don't skyrocket right away. It takes 2 weeks, it takes 3 weeks for that to actually get through and the numbers to be reported. So I don't know. I feel a little conflicted about this. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried about society in general, right? Because the governments can't keep putting out stimulus packages. They can't keep putting out money. They have to make money somehow. We see it affecting the stock market right now. It is affecting the stock market. It's affecting people, it's affecting their wallets, their jobs, their families. People are going into a depression. There's just so much going on. I'm just worried about everything in general. Just make sure that you and yours is good.
yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I don't want to get to the whole thing about the president, what the current president's saying, because the previous president said a bunch of stuff too. It's just like, let it happen. Just if it's gonna come out, just say, hey, we have this many more coming out now because you have actual statistics. Unless he actually knows something, shut up. Like stop fake promises. Like he already broke all types of promises, like our current president right now. But without getting into all that political crap, that Johnson and Johnson, like you said, it's now out. And I'll tell you this, guy. By the time you're watching this video, um, I'm actually getting my shots. I'm getting my Pfizer shot this Sunday, and it's going to be March 7th. So I'm pretty sure we'll be talking about it next week. Like, so how'd it go, Rojas? Do you have 3 arms now, or did your head fall off? Did you get sick? Now I have a compromised health. Like I get, when I get sick really bad. I'm not a believer about shots because I just, people say like, oh, get your shot because it's good for you when you get the flu shot. I don't get the 24-hour flu. My body doesn't understand what the 24-hour flu means. When I get the flu, that shit hits me hard. And I'll be sick for about a week, at least. I'm not talking about a lingering cough for months. I'm talking about I am full blown sick for a week, at least on your 24-hour flu when you get that. Now, when you're just like, oh yeah, this cough, I still have this dry cough. I'm not sick anymore. I just got a cough. Like, well, how long have you been sick for? It's been about 2 weeks. It's like, well, that must be nice because my lingering cough, normally it's about 2 or 3 months. I'm not sick anymore. It's like I said, the quick sick is a week. I'm normally sick a lot longer than that. I'll get sick for a while, but my cough and everything, months from now, like I am gonna be hating life when I get older, and my immune system just continues to get weaker and weaker and weaker. I don't get the flu shot because it makes me sick. My body goes into this crazy mode to say like we need to fight the infection even though it's a dead infection, and my body goes into this huge overdrive and it drains my energy out to the point where I'm just laying down doing absolutely nothing. So I'm very nervous about this shot. I know I need to get it because numbers are proving that it's doing its job. It looks like it's doing its job. So I'm hopeful that it really does do its job, and I'm hopeful my body doesn't go crazy and reacts good, and I have a good reaction towards it. And I'll report back on it. I'll report back, hey, this did great for me, or this did horrible for me. End result is I don't get the COVID. End result is I avoided the COVID this entire time, which would be amazing. I've been, like us content creators, we work from home. We do our stuff from home. I have a travel channel that doesn't stay home. I go out and about and take shots. So I want to, I want to go back out and about and record my stuff. So pray for me. Anybody out there, pray for me, but it's going to happen.
I just want to throw this up on the screen real quick, but Bloomberg actually has an active map of the states showing, depending on how green it looks, who is the most vaccinated per 100 people. So if you wanted to check out how your state ranks compared to the other states in the States, it is called the Vaccine Tracker on Bloomberg. So some of the I guess, states that are leading would be, what is this one? North Dakota, South Dakota, and then we have West Virginia, Oklahoma, New Mexico. Alaska's doing great. It's probably like 10
all
people
that live there.
But I mean, Texas isn't one of the green states here. So I just wanted to point that out. It might be good if you wanted to know that information. Again, Bloomberg Vaccine Tracker.